Hi everybody, my name's Allison. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Pisces. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and I'm also going to look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And if you're new here, I end every reading with a love reading for people that are single and looking for love at the end. And I have one more announcement to make. I have a brand new website. I'm really excited about it. So I'm offering a free 30-minute reading. I have a drawing every month on the 1st for the next 3 months. I just did a drawing for December 1st. So there's 2 months left. If you go ahead and go to the bottom of every page, that's where you can sign up for the newsletter. I only send out a newsletter maybe once every 2 weeks, maybe once a month. So I'm not going to be bombarding you with email, just so you know, but that's going to enter you into the drawing. So if you're interested, please go visit my website, sign up for the newsletter, and if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, that's where you want to go. And the classes also. So let's see, what else do I want to tell you? That's it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So as you know, I cleanse, shuffle, and I meditate, and I ask for the strongest energy to come through in the cards. Do this before I even turn the camera on. So let's see, what does the universe want to tell Pisces today? First card out, Two of Swords. We've got the Page of Pentacles. We've got the Five of Pentacles. We've got the Eight of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords. For your opportunity, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. For your challenge, the Knight of Wands. Wow, a lot of court cards. Okay, so one thing I see right off the bat is there's no major arcanas. So this is really interesting. So I have right here in your recent past, we've got the Two of Swords. And in this deck, this is talking about you really taking a look at yourself. See, he's walking on this path and this magic mirror presents itself, and it's not letting him pass until he confronts a few things about himself. He really needs to take the time to get to know himself on something. So if you're indecisive about something, if you're at a crossroads, this is your recent past energy telling you you need to really look at yourself and tap into your heart, tap into your intuition, your authentic self, and see if something's resonating with you. And if it's not, why? And is it, what are you doing about that? But this is your recent past. Let me get some clarifiers in a minute, but that's the energy that's coming through. And in your present energy, this is my Hamlet card, to act or not to act, to be or not to be. He's not sure if he should touch this candied home, right? This gingerbread home. Should he eat from it or not? He can't remember the story. He's young. This is a page energy. So there's something that you're looking at, something new, something that, maybe you've made some changes in your life and you're just not sure. You're kind of letting it settle in. Maybe you're getting ready to make some big changes and you're really taking the time to think about it before you make that decision. But whatever it is for you, that's your present energy, and that's okay. I mean, you don't always have to act, but it's good that you're taking the time to think. You're looking at it. Should I or shouldn't I? I feel like it's a big decision because the Two of Swords is talking about being at a crossroad and maybe not knowing what to do. You're indecisive. So I feel like there's some decision coming in for you. Then we get to your near future and we've got the Five of Pentacles. Now they're kind of in survival mode. There's something here that, this is the card of lack. So there's something here that you feel like you're missing. And it's about raising your vibration also because this is a lower vibration. When you're in survival mode, you're in fear. And you're not focused on that big loving heart. You're not focused on expansion. You're focused on really being restrictive and focusing on surviving, right? So you have tunnel vision. You're like, I just want food, water, a place to sleep, and I want to be safe. And you can see that's what they're doing here. And so that's causing them to miss some gifts and blessings from the universe. Because if they were not in survival mode, they could see that literally right next to them are these strawberries for food that would lead them back to this house where they have warmth, shelter, food, a warm bed to sleep in. They have an opportunity to get out of survival mode. That's your near future. So let's get some clarifiers and see what's going on, Pisces. Okay. I think a lot of big decisions are coming in for you about something. So if that sounds like you, this is your reading. All right, let's go ahead and pull some cards. The Magician, beautiful. The Five of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Star card, oh, beautiful cards. The Ace of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. So this is telling me in your recent past, beautiful cards, by the way. I know sometimes those cards scare you when I talk in the very beginning, but you know, there's more depth to it than that. But this is about you really taking a look at your situation and yourself. It's being clarified by the Magician and the Five of Swords. That's just telling me that you're at a crossroads. There's some obstacles that have maybe come up in your life, but you're able to overcome them. You've got the Magician energy. You're really able to manifest whatever it is and get your way out of whatever it is, that situation. You just need to take the time to get to know yourself. That's your recent past. He's in charge of all the suits, the wands, the swords, the cups, the pentacles, and he can reinvent himself. You can really master just about anything coming your way with that infinity sign above your head. I really feel that for a lot of you, it's really you just figuring out what direction you want to go in or what changes you want to do. I think it's just you're taking the time to really look at what it is you want to bring in. Because once you figure that out, boom, you're manifesting it in with that Magician energy. You're still taking the time in your present energy. Like I said, I feel like it's a big shift coming in for you. And you are taking your time, which is smart, right? Sometimes you just don't want to rush into things because you could make a mistake and you could fall. So with that Page of Pentacles, it's being clarified by the Six of Cups and the Star, and I love this for you. This is about hope, faith, and renewal and healing. So I feel like there's something that you're changing in your life that's putting you in this beautiful trajectory, this new direction where you're reaching for illumination, this light, this positivity that's going to bring a lot of healing for you. Because look at this with the Six of Cups. This is really talking about you going back to a time before any bitterness or cynicism touched your heart. And I know I always say that, but it's true, because I always feel that if you are cynical or bitter, that just means that maybe you were a romantic or an idealistic person at one time and life beat you down for a while, or things just didn't work out the way you wanted them to, and it's the way you processed it. You internalized it, and that caused your heart to want to protect it with cynicism or bitterness. You're hurting yourself. That's the only thing you're doing when that happens. I'm not saying, Pisces, that that's happening to you. I'm just saying when that happens to someone, they're just hurting themselves. The people that hurt you are going on with their lives. Maybe they've got their own bitterness or cynicism, but we're focused on you and how to do your own personal development and growth. So you can look at it as maybe it's time now to take the crust off, take that bitterness or cynicism off, that pain, you can release it. And that's going to allow your beautiful heart to shine through. And that's what these two cards together are telling me. Okay, that you are literally having this hope, faith, healing, and it's a sense of renewal. And it's like a restoration of your soul, okay, of your heart. But this is you really tapping into that beautiful heart energy. And it's a very giving, loving, and open energy. It's like going back to childhood before any bitterness or cynicism touched your heart. As an adult, you don't go back in time, but it's tapping into that beautiful sensation and feeling. You know, maybe it's just walking your dog brings you joy. Maybe there's other things that you haven't even tried yet that can bring that joy. Maybe it's a new hobby, a new group, something like that. Whatever it is for you, it's about you going and doing that and tapping into that. Maybe it's just as simple as meditation or forgiving yourself or accepting more things with gratitude, and that will start to open your heart. It is a process. However long it takes is up to you and what it is that you need to go through. But if that is part of what you're going through, you have an opportunity to heal your heart. Divorce does that to a lot of people. Separations, the death of a loved one, people not getting the career or job that they want. A lot of things can do that, housing. But, the thing is that you have to keep going. And if you have that beautiful, positive resilience to you, you're really able to attract more abundance and prosperity. And I know some people, if depending on what stage you're at, maybe that's just like, oh, come on, you're just talking. But it really does. When you're positive, you're attracting the positive to you. If you're negative all the time, you're going to be repelling positive people, and you're going to be bringing more negativity towards you, because that's now the lower vibration that you're actually functioning in. And misery loves company. They want to really pile it on when you're down there. So that's your present energy. I got a little sidetracked, but I feel that that's just an important point to make, and that's what's coming through when I'm channeling. So with this Five of Pentacles, that's talking about you being in survival mode and potentially missing gifts and blessings from the universe. And look at this. You have the Ace of Cups, a gift and blessing from the universe. Okay? The universe wants you to be happy and healthy and loving, right? That is just what you're vibing at. So when we get this is really telling me that it's about you finding peace at moving forward, that's really going to bring you out of this type of survival mode. If you're missing gifts and blessings, it's for you to feel into your heart, use your intuition, Pisces, and center yourself and nurture yourself, your authentic self. And that's what this is saying, that this is a new beginning. It's an opportunity for you to do that and to thrive. This is going to bring you that type of inner peace that you might be looking for right now. I just feel that that this reading at this point is really talking about your heart, and it's really centered on who you are, going deep. We also have the Three of Pentacles. This is talking about maybe working together as a team with some people that you would really benefit from that. Maybe being in a group, maybe being at a party. This is the holiday season. Maybe you really benefit from being in the company of others, that it helps raise your vibration. Maybe it helps give you direction just to do something different where you're not thinking about things, where you're not in your head all the time. And this might allow you to just lighten up and have a good time and allow you to make that kind of shift. Sometimes if we do something different, instead of focusing on everything, we just do something different. It helps give us that shift of energy. And maybe that's when it comes to you, like maybe just taking a shower, you might have some great ideas come to you, but you're not really thinking about it. They just show up. It could be something just as simple as that. It doesn't always have to be deep, right? But I do feel that you would benefit from being around the company of other people right now and working together as a team. Maybe it's at work. Maybe it's at doing a hobby. Maybe it's volunteer work. That's this time of year too. I just feel that you would really benefit from that. So that is your current energy. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. We've got the Eight of Cups. So Spirit is saying, if you are depressed and if you are down, because all of these women are walking around in their own misery, they're all heartbroken and they're not even aware of the other women. This is something that maybe was really dear to you and that it has hurt you. Spirit is saying, if you're depressed, you need to pull yourself out of this deep, dark depression. And I think if this is you, then that is saying for sure to be in the company of other people, that it's like finding your tribe, people that are going to be very supportive of you, encouraging, and that you have a good time together. Maybe you're the one that picks up the phone and says, hey, you want to go meet for coffee? Hey, you want to go to the theater? It's this time of year. Go see the Nutcracker. It's just like it's tradition. Go do something where you're getting yourself out there, because this could be the loss of a loved one. This could be the loss of part of yourself. This could be any type of loss, but it has to do with the heart, because this is Cups. The other card that's here is the Seven, and I just want to say, so that's the Eight of Cups. So this is the Seven of Pentacles. This is Spirit saying you have so many choices in front of you, and that is your present energy above it. You have a choice, but I feel you have a lot of choices. Spirit is saying that expand your view. You have a lot of choices in front of you. Pick one, take your time, and carefully choose what door you want to open, what chapter of your life you want to begin. With that Ace of Cups, that's a new beginning. Choose a chapter. And then when you do, like I said, you choose carefully, the other doors will close, because you're pursuing whatever it is that you've chosen. Will they reappear? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe there's going to be new doors, new options, right? Because we're always evolving and moving forward. But you have a lot of choices in front of you. So if you're in survival mode in the near future, relax and remember you have a lot of choices. You know, you just have to take the time to look at it, and maybe, you know, if your emotions are pushing you in that direction or some circumstances, maybe it's a good idea to take a deep breath and breathe and then look at your options. We also have the Knight of Swords, and he's all about communication. He's about, you know, you really looking at yourself on this path. He's a very fast moving knight. It doesn't really show it in this deck. But he's really all about truth and communication. And he really doesn't want to let you pass on this path until you confront him. So I think that there's some truths that you might want to confront. This is what Spirit is saying. What, good or bad, it doesn't matter. But there's something here that you need to confront before you continue on your path. And I want to show you, this is also in your recent past. These two cards are talking about you confronting something before you continue on your path. So I think there's something that you need to look at. They're both swords, by the way, which are thoughts, words, and ideas. So maybe you're being asked to look at how you communicate with people, what words you choose. But I think communication is a big thing for you, how you communicate with yourself and with other people and the world around you. So that is something, but that's something that you're being called to look at before you continue on your path. And let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. We've got the Death card. Don't be afraid. We've got the Six of Pentacles. We've got the Hierophant. We've got the Two of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Beautiful cards coming in for you for this. So when we look at this, something that's broke your heart, and to not go into this deep, dark depression. This green mist is symbolizing the deep, dark depression. You know, to avoid that, it's being clarified by the Death card and the Six of Pentacles. And I love this for you. Release what no longer serves you. Depression does not serve you. That sense of heartache and loss does not serve you. Go through the grieving process and just pull yourself out of it. If that is your situation, that's what the card is saying. The Death card is you doing that type of release work, right? Maybe that's something you need to confront and continue to just process out and accept it, and then move forward into the next stage of your life if this is part of you. We have the Six of Pentacles also. This is talking about you getting yourself back in balance. If you're in the depression, pull yourself out of it and get that type of, that type of stability to get grounded again, stable and secure, because this is about you being open to receive. I think that, you know, when you go through that grieving process, whatever it is for you, whatever you're grieving, when you release that, it's really opening a lot of doors for you to be open to receive, but it's also about you getting yourself back in balance. So it's about you coming back to self, coming back to your authentic self, and learning from that life lesson that you just went through. With this Seven of Pentacles, you having all these different choices, it's being clarified by the Two of Cups and the Hierophant. And with all these different choices, I feel that this is something that is going to be in alignment with you. This is the Two of Cups. So whether it's a career or a love relationship or a friendship, because this could be any of those, this is about you recognizing something that you feel is meant for you, recognizing a kindred spirit, if it's a person, right? Recognizing a career that is really in alignment with who you are. So something that, you know, it's like checking off, let's say 8 or 10 of the must-have boxes. It's like you have this type of recognition and it feels really good. So as far as your choices go, you'll know it when you see it. It'll just like be screaming your name. We also have the Hierophant here. And this is just talking about, I feel that you're going to be having some blessings coming in around this, and that I do feel that it's going to be involved with structure. So whether it's like you wanting to start a family, whether you want to have a kid, that could be part of what's in alignment for you, part of that kindred spirit, part of a relationship, if that is it. If it's a career, maybe this is something where you get this blessing coming in where it's a structured career in the sense of you've just been promoted to a manager and you've got your type of structure. Maybe it's the schedule you want. I just feel that there's something coming in that has to do with structure for you. And I think that that's a positive. I feel that that is something that you're looking for this guidance and advice. With you really confronting this with communication and truth and honesty, something that's on your path before you can move forward, it's being clarified by the Eight of Pentacles and the Emperor. And to me, this is coming out very clear cut. You got to do the work. This Eight of Pentacles is really talking about you mastering the skill. So there's something coming in that you need to look at with this type of communication with yourself or with somebody else, with the universe, that you would really benefit from. But it's about you doing the work and taking the time to do that. I feel that you own it, that you're a boss. I feel that when you start doing that kind of work, that you really make some shifts and changes that are coming in for you. This Emperor card is just telling me that when you start doing this in its totality, and it could be fast, medium, slow, it doesn't matter. It's however it comes in for you, that puts you in this position of being a boss and taking charge of your own life. So if you feel a little adrift or there's some things that have been going on, when you do that kind of work, it really puts you in charge of your own life. Because you're the creator of your life and of the universe that's around you. You choose the people that surround you. You are choosing which family members to interact with. You are choosing what jobs to take. And even if you can't get the job you want right away, it's the placement and the movement that you take to get there. So maybe you're taking a job right now that you don't really care much for, but you really want this other one. Well, look at that as a taxi cab job. This current job is getting you from point A to point B until you can get that job. Maybe you need more experience before you get that job. Maybe you need to be in a different city before you get that job. And so you're working to get to a different city. You're working to save up to move. Whatever your situation is, you're going from point A to point B. Maybe you're going from point A to point D and you've got to do B and C to get to D. Whatever your situation is, you just look at it as this is a necessary step to get to point A. From point A to, let's say, point D as in dog, right? You have some steps that you need to do. It's a taxi cab type job. It's a taxi cab place to live, however you want to do it. But that is what is going to allow you to be a boss and take charge of your life and make things happen for yourself. Okay, that is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now I'm going to look at your opportunity, which is the Knight of Pentacles. And I love this for you. This opportunity is telling me that you have the ability right now to put one foot in front of the other and really start creating something special for yourself. That you've got the knowledge and the wisdom to really bring something in. And that is apparent with the Star here, with the Magician here. Here's the Star. And definitely the other cards too, but these are the biggies that are screaming. And then with this new beginning, getting in touch with your heart, your intuition, your authentic self. Because that's the highest vibration, is getting in touch with your authentic self. And then also love, right? So when we have this card come up, it's really talking about you taking time to smell the roses, one foot in front of the other. It's that slow and steady wins the race kind of energy. That's an opportunity coming in, and I'll get clarifiers in a minute. In your challenge position, we have the Knight of Wands. It's a challenge for you to take action, and I think it's because you're contemplating a lot. That's the energy that's coming in. That's the only reason why, is that you're contemplating. It's like you're building this momentum up by taking everything in, looking at it, and then you're going to take action. And I want to take a moment, if you're new here, when something's in the challenge position, it does not mean that it's impossible. It just means you have to work a little harder to attain it. An opportunity is easy. It's right there for you to grab. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder. That's all it is. But the fact that you know that it's there, that allows you to draw or to put attention on it, which can make it super easy for some people, or you just work a little harder at it and then you attain it. It's that simple. All right, let's go ahead and get those clarifiers. Knight of Cups, I love it. I love this for you. The Queen of Swords, looking to your future. They both are. We've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Fool. Beautiful cards, Pisces. All right. So with this Knight of Pentacles, the slow and steady wins the race. It is being clarified by two more court cards. We've got the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Swords. And again, this is about you following your heart. He is presenting his cup of love and he is going forward. This is about you really following your heart and doing whatever it is that you love. This is an opportunity for you to do that, whether it's a relationship, finances, travel, moving. This could be your career, starting your own business. That's something that really will resonate with you, and you'll know it when you feel it. This Queen of Truth, the Queen of Swords, is really talking about you having clarity of vision. Her head is above the clouds. She can see very clearly. All the clouds are down here. This is about, with this butterfly, this is about you transforming yourself. And she is literally looking towards your future. So she's not looking. The past is behind her. So this is about you seeing what it is that you want to do in the future. And I love her. She is not going to tolerate any BS. She is going to move forward. And if she sees something that she doesn't like, she can, or something that's lying to her, is trying to fool her, she can take her sword of truth and just cut its head off, right? But she is open to receive. And that's what I love about her, is that she's very analytical, she's brilliant, and she is able to see the way. And that is you, Pisces. This card is representing that aspect of you. And I love that, because not only are you following your heart, your head is right there with you. You're not being delusional. And that's important, because when you're delusional, you can hurt yourself. It's good to follow your heart, but you need that clarity of vision too, where your mind, your emotional IQ, and your heart are all in alignment to help you make the right decisions for you. That's your opportunity. Now we're going to look at your challenge. Your challenge is the Knight of Wands, and he likes to rush in and take action and really make things happen. He's a bold knight, very courageous. It is being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles and the Fool, and I love this for you. This isn't your challenge, though. Your challenge is to take action, because when you do, everything is going to come your way. Look at this, the Ten of Pentacles. This is family, friends, pets. This is housing. This is finances. This is health. Excuse me. It's everything. And a dry throat all of a sudden. But this is you really having everything that you want. Everybody wants the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. This is you having everything in this 3D material world. And when you're able to take action and choose the right choice for you, you're going to bring it in. It's also being clarified by the Fool. This is the very first card in the tarot. Look, it's not even a 1. It's a 0. But you know what? The 1 is the Magician, and the Magician is here in your recent past. You have the ability to really manifest and create the life that you're looking for. Whatever it is you're trying to bring in. It could be something as simple as going and getting a new pet. We're all different. This is a general reading, but this is a new journey, a new chapter, and a new adventure for you. Take that leap of faith. And big things happen when you take a chance. But like I said, I feel that for a lot of you, you're taking it all in. You're taking that information in. You're thinking about things. And then it's about you taking action. Now, again, this is in your challenge position. So it might be a little bit of a stumble for you to actually take action. But when you do, big things happen. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Pisces. That's your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, but it is available. All right, now I'm going to roll into the love reading. So if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. I read the channel. It's a very interactive channel. And I'd love to see how this resonates with you. And I know the other Pisces would too. And the cross watchers. I have a lot of cross watchers. And don't forget to check out my new website if you're interested in signing up for the free 30-minute drawing, the reading with me. And if you've never seen me live, I go live every single Tuesday for Tarot Tuesday, where I answer your questions. It's a lot of fun. I have a great audience members and great questions. If you've never seen an episode, you can go ahead and watch some of my previous episodes or a episode and see how it works. It's by donation, and people are submitting their questions in advance through PayPal, or they do it live through PayPal or a super chat. It's a lot of fun. Today is Tuesday, the day that I'm filming it. So if you're interested, go ahead and show up tonight. It's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Florida. All right, that being said, what else did I want to tell you? I think that's it. Okay, so let me go ahead and roll into it. All right. So this is going to be for all the Pisces that are single and looking for love. And just like the others, I cleanse, shuffle, and I meditate, and I ask for the strongest energy to come through in the cards before I even turn my camera on. So let's see what the universe wants to tell Pisces about love. All right. We've got the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, a gift and blessing from the universe. Oh my God, the Four of Wands. Oh my God. I'm just going to tell you the first three cards that are out. These are the main cards. I'm going to pull the clarifiers. I always do that I always do that in advance when I do the love reading. I'm going to tell you right now, these cards are saying if you want to get married or have a serious relationship, it is coming in for you. That Three of Pentacles right off the bat, the card of marriage, teamwork, community. The Ace of Wands, out with the old, in with the new. You looking for something that's a gift and blessing from the universe. And then you got the Four of Wands. This is the marriage card. You saw me shuffle. I'm saying the universe is really lining up for everybody to find love. I only found one sign where they needed to do a little bit of work and then love comes in. But I'm telling you, it is just in the air right now. It's in the stars. You can't make this shit up. So this is your second ace in the love reading. A lot of new beginnings coming in. That's the Ace of Cups. I'll show you the cards in a minute. Oh my God, the Two of Cups. This is crazy. The Four of Pentacles. The Six of Cups. This is so beautiful for you. I'm getting the chills on my left side. It's so beautiful what's coming in. Okay. Oh my God. So the clarifiers, the other clarifiers are, excuse me, so we have, I'll say all six. Ace of Cups, a gift and blessing from the universe. Two of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Six of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. This is amazing. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Pisces. So if you're single and looking for love, you just need to get yourself out there because you're going to find it. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Four of Wands. Wow. So first card out, card of marriage, stability, being grounded, and also having a good time. That's what this is saying. You need to be in that high vibration. Go out there and have a really good time. Put yourself out there and you're definitely going to meet someone. I feel you're going to have a lot of choices out there. You're going to resonate with a lot of people. I feel like you're going to put yourself in the right area, the right place at the right time. We've got this Ace of Cups, a gift and blessing from the universe. This is about you finding love, joy, peace. It's a new beginning in love. I mean, this is point blank, new beginning in love. A new beginning and looking for a different type of relationship. You're literally looking for a kindred spirit. This is someone you're going to recognize you have a lot in common with. You enjoy their company. They enjoy yours. It's mutual and it's beautiful. It's that clear cut sometimes. And I just love this for you. That's about you really having a good time. And it's holiday season. There's so many opportunities for you to go out and meet somebody. This Ace of Wands, out with the old and with the new, out with all the old relationships. Maybe they haven't worked out for you because it just wasn't meant for you, right? And or maybe there was someone where maybe your partner passed away, or there was something that happened and you've got those wonderful memories, but now it's about you looking to your future, looking to open your heart again and to experience love again. Out with the old, in with the new. So you've got those memories, but now you're focusing on new memories and meeting somebody new and creating a life with someone. Because my God, these are some serious cards for a relationship. These are not you finding someone trifling to go have a good time with. This is like long-term, stable, grounded, secure marriage or long-term relationships, basically. So this is just you finding someone that's in alignment with you. It's also being clarified, but so the Ace of Wands is being clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. And what this is telling me is that, you know, be prepared for change. So if you are having an issue with change right now, because this card can be a little controlling. He's holding on to the pentacle. He doesn't want change. He's kind of preventing it. You need to just relax a little bit. That's all. I'm not getting like a serious vibration off of it. It's just that you need to relax. You need to go with the flow. Because when you're in this vibration, this is what's going to allow you to draw love to you. And again, this is the same card where I was talking about, you know, if you have any bitterness or cynicism in your heart, it's to go back to a time before that touched your heart. And that gives me an opportunity. I want to say this before I go forward. One of the things that you'll see is, so that was the main zodiac reading I did for Pisces. Now this is specifically the love reading. You're still Pisces, so you're going to see some of the same cards bleed over into this reading because you're still Pisces, right? And it's still your energy that I'm reading. So this is the third deck that I'm using, and these cards are coming up. This was part of the main zodiac, right? There were some other cards that are here too. This is another one. So it's really focusing on your heart, Pisces. The main reading was right now, and so is this. So I find that really interesting. So I love that for you, because I think a lot of healing is coming in, especially with that star card. And I think that'll help the people that are single and looking for love really put themselves out there and heal that heart, so you find a strong, stable, grounded relationship that you can thrive in, right? The other card here is the Four of Wands. This is the card of marriage, of celebration, of freedom. I think that this is freeing you to find the relationship that's meant for you. Because I feel that some people think marriage is going to be a trap, that it makes them feel choked. Well, you need to find the right person that's for you, the right partner, someone that's going to give you a lot of freedom to move, freedom to be yourself, time alone if you need it. And that means you do the same for them. And it's finding that balancing act, because everybody needs time alone. You can't be with someone 24/7. You just don't have time to breathe and to grow and to really recover. I mean, not that there's going to be trauma, but you need recovery for your own soul. You know, it's healthy for you to have that time, alone time. But I do feel that this is about you celebrating a relationship that's coming in. It's about you really walking through this portal and going on. It's like a milestone is being celebrated. It is being clarified by the Five of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. And this is telling me again, this is for you to do your due diligence. You're doing a lot of work to put yourself in this situation to meet the right person. I do feel that you're leaving the past pain behind. And that's good, because that was part of the main zodiac reading with that Eight of Cups. Those women that were walking in the green mist. Well, this is the Five of Cups. So this is still your emotions. And this is the card of loss and bereavement. And what this is telling me is that he's focused on these three spilt cups, right? He's wearing this dark cloak. He's depressed. He's going through this grieving process. But how long can you grieve? It's going to be up to the individual, but this is about him turning around now and looking at these two cups, and now it becomes the card of gratitude. Drop the dark cloak, raise your vibration. You've gone through that process. Everybody in this lifetime does it. We have the death of loved ones or anything else that's a loss for us, and we go through the process. It's normal, but how long are you going to be there? When are you going to pick yourself up and move on? I feel if you're in love, you know, if you're looking for love and in that loving vibration, this is about you leaving these past hurts behind, past traumas behind, past relationships behind, and you're looking for something new. You're grateful for who you are right now. And those were life lessons that taught you a lot about yourself. They taught you a lot about what you want to be in a relationship, what type of relationship, and what you want, what you don't want. And I think it also teaches you self-love. Because if you didn't stand up for yourself, maybe in a relationship, whether you're a male or female, I think that this teaches you something, that you do need to speak up and that you do need to love yourself enough to say, this is what I want, this is what I don't want, and to hold out for something that will make you happy, something that is really resonating with you, something that is really going to bring the best of you out and let you really thrive. Right? I think that's part of it. I just feel like, I don't know why I'm being guided to say that, is that you just need to be in an environment where you thrive. Wow. I'll tell you, Pisces, if you want love, all you have to do is put yourself out there, because you're going to find it with these cards. It's so easy for you. I can't even believe it. I feel like if you just open up your front door, you walk outside, you're going to stumble on love. I feel like it's that easy from the way the cards are and the energy that's coming through. It's amazing. So you know what you have to do. You got to put yourself out there. You got to go to singles clubs or join a meetup group or an investment group, or if you're an athlete, do a triathlon club, a running club, a bicycle club, whatever it is for you. Whatever you love, maybe you love wine and you're a connoisseur, go to a wine club, do wine tastings. It's fun anyways. You're putting yourself out there. You're doing something that you will meet someone that is hopefully sharing your passion, or maybe they're new to wine and you're the expert and they are enamored by it, or they are learning to love it too. It's just one of those things that's a lot of fun, right? You just have to put yourself out there. And if you're in a small town and the dating pool is small, then you know what you need to do. You've got to do the drive. You've got to do the work. This is talking about you doing your due diligence, doing the work to go to those places to where you're going to meet someone. Holiday season, there's parties everywhere. Go out to a restaurant, go to a party, do something where you're going to be around more people. Maybe you meet someone there, maybe you don't, but at least you're getting yourself out there, especially if you haven't dated for a while. This will kind of give you that experience, and you'll just kind of also get caught up in the holiday mood, which is fun anyways. All right, Pisces, well, that is what I have for you for today. And I cannot wait to hear what happens. So if you could, as always, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if you find love. We would all love to hear that, because it's all about love in this world, and it's about your vibration. It's about energy. And that is the beauty of this life. And if you're interested in signing up for the newsletter, please visit my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. The link is in the description below. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, you can sign up there. And don't forget to check out Tarot Tuesday, where I go live every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.